Hey all you AR maniacs and gun lovers of YouTube, Ethron1 coming at you again. Well, in one of my previous videos here lately, I had mentioned that we had gotten the GG&G standard mounting rail back, and that this was a very special one. But before I get to this, I would like to just say a word about customer service. Now, over the years I've dealt with several companies out there, and in this industry, not only is the quality of your products, whether it be accessories, optics, the firearm itself, the quality of that is important, but just as important is the level of your customer service. And so far to date, most of the companies I've dealt with have had very good, great, even excellent customer service. GG&G, on the other hand, well, personally, I gotta say, their customer service is outstanding. What they did went above and beyond the norm of customer service. Now, for those of you that followed the AR-50 saga, it's turning into one, know that we had an issue with the first standard mounting rail. For the most part, a malfunction. And I really don't hold it against GG&G, because I had talked with them after the videos were done and told them what happened. Well, I worked in a machine shop for a couple of years, and I know how these things do happen. Tools will get out of spec. It just, sometimes it does happen. And you turn out the product and it works fine until you put it under a great deal of stress. Well, I don't think you can get much more stressful than a 50 caliber. As a friend of mine once told me, if you really want to test the durability of something, bolt it on to a 50 cal and let the lead fly, because it will test its abilities to hold up. Thus, I have dubbed the Armalite AR-50A1B the Punisher. Well, humor there. Anyway, back to the rail and GG&G. I sent the original rail back, and because they wanted to see why it happened, what went wrong. And like I said, they took a look at it, and it just, for the most part, was just, one of those things. Now, a lot of companies out there would have just said, hey, okay, we're going to send you out a new part, couple of kudos, apparently it's not rated for the 50, so please don't use it on the 50 cal again. All I'm good. GG&G went one step beyond that. And I have to tell you, I'm impressed, and I am honored. Not only did they send me a new rail, right here, they sent me a one-of-a-kind prototype for a potential design upgrade, or even possibly an additional model. Now, they haven't made the determination on it, because they have to, for the most part, they have to look at all the particulars as far as starting out with the upgrade, as to what are they going to do with what they have in stock, how much of it, what would it take to upgrade those, or as far as the demand for an additional model. Now, I talked with them after I received this. So again, this is a prototype. Okay, they're not offering this one as of yet. Like I said, they haven't, not to sound redundant, but they have not decided whether they're going to upgrade the present model or offer this as a completely separate one, which, as far as the model designation, I personally think the LC standard mounting rail, LC being for large caliber. You can't get much larger than a 50 cal BMG. But anyway, all those particulars on that, that's up to their production manager. Like I said, they got to look at all the avenues and see which way they're going to go. Now, I guess I should talk about the upgrades to this. Got off track, sorry. Anyway, what they did on this specific prototype was they had replaced the standard mounting rail. Comes with number 8 socket cap screws with number 8 helicoil inserts. Very well rated for the 5.56, so up to a 7.62. But what they did was they ran one off specifically for me, and they upgraded it to number 10 socket cap screws with number 10 helicoils. Now, the number 10 bolt or cap screw is almost twice the size in diameter. The number 10 helicoil inserts have more contact surface with the aluminum, this giving it a greater stability and greater strength. So all in all, basically just they made it heavy duty. But I like the designation LC, large caliber, but hey, that's me. For those of you out there, gun owners of America, gun lovers of YouTube, and UAR maniacs, alright, do me a favor. You're seeing the video, don't call up GG&G and say, hey, I want that upgraded rail. Okay, or I want the LC standard mounting rail. It doesn't exist at this particular point. The person on the phone will not have no clue as to what you're talking about. What you can do, okay, and customer feedback is basically going to play a part in this. You can go to GG&G's website, click on Contact Us, send them an email. Say, hey, I like the idea of the upgrade, or hey, I like the idea of the, designing a large caliber model. And the person, my contact person, is going to get that information. And that's going to help them determine which route they're going to go. So, if you like the idea, and of course, depending how the tests turn out, I've got 30 rounds that we're going to punish this thing with. We're going to rock and roll. But I'm really, like I said, I really feel honored that I get the chance to do this, and I thank them at GG&G very much. It truly is an honor to be doing this. So anyway, that about wraps it up for explaining about why this is so special. I guess all in all, we're gonna see what happens, eh? Well, I think that about does it. We're gonna try to get out on the range here in the next day or two and give it a workout, as well as get some serious accuracy out of the Armalite AR-50 A1B. So if you like watching the 50, stay tuned. We'll see you out on the range. Target on.